What is up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast and OK podcast with your hosts Kevin and my name Otis Tube. We got A Blogs again in the building, and today we have a special guest, guys. For the first time, we have Mr. Chico.
Thank you.
All right, Chico, welcome to the podcast, bro. So this is a brand new podcast, so I know it's a little nerve-wracking. But yeah, tell us a little bit about you, bro. What do you do? Like, what's your occupation? All like that.
Your
Hi,
age,
guys.
state,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
where
if you're
you living,
single, bro.
where you-
Oh, he's
where
single,
you
by the way,
born.
guys.
your social security, your credit card number.
All right, go for it, bro.
Hi guys, my name is
Hello.
Chico. I'm from Ebenezer ICDM in Antioch, California. I was about to say my name again. I'm 23 years old. I am one of the worship leaders in ICDM, and it's an honor to be here with the boys. I'm very happy that they've made a podcast. So I'm pretty honored to be in one of the first ones. So it should be good.
Gloria a Dios,
Yeah, and
gloria a
guys, he plays the piano at the church. You play piano, bass, drums.
Yeah,
Little
I
bit
play. It feels like an interview.
Ukulele.
Um,
Una interrogación.
Hey, guys, he forgot the most important part, but he is single, by the way.
Oh my
He is
God.
single.
He's on live, but I mean, I
His
don't.
name is Raphael Chico.
Yeah, I play
And he's
piano.
very
I play
bilingual.
drums. I know a little bit of bass, and I also lead or worship as well. So,
Gloria a Dios, gloria a Dios, buddy.
glory to God. It's been a beautiful 10 years now.
10
Maybe
years. Amén,
11.
amén.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Yeah.
So you've been playing for 10 years.
I've been playing drums for about 10 years and leading
Okay.
around the same time.
Okay.
Piano was a little after. I
Oh,
saw like the
okay.
necessity back in my old church, and I just
Yeah.
started learning piano from my phone
Yeah.
on
Oh,
garage.
for real?
What's up,
So
bro?
Oh,
it's
that's
pretty,
good.
yeah.
That's dope. That's dope.
It's pretty cool how like God kind of works
Yeah,
and
exactly.
connects in
Gloria
a
a Dios,
way.
bro.
But what made you? So what was like your beginning? What made you like wanting to start doing worship or like especially like leading? What made you want to do it?
It really started when I was first in church. I didn't grow in a Christian household.
Okay.
We weren't, in la iglesia or anything like that. Is it cool if I do like bilingual?
No,
or-
yeah, you're
Yeah,
good. This
get
is
it.
bilingual
All right,
podcast actually.
cool. Yeah,
This is
so I
bilingual.
was never. I was introduced to the Evangelio around like maybe 11 or 12 years old.
Oh, okay.
When we started going to Ministerios de Benecer, it just transformed my life because back then, I mean, it wasn't really like we had our battles family-wise, but it wasn't something that was what I feel it compares to other people.
Mhm.
Like they go through much worse things, and I give God the glory because we didn't have to go through a lot of stuff like that.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, I fell in love with the little relationship that I have with Jesus now
Yeah.
because
Amén,
it
amén.
really involved with music.
Mhm.
It all
Gloria
started
a
with
Dios.
music.
Exactly.
I got, gracias a Dios, fui tocado por el Espíritu
Yeah.
por casi en la alabanza
Mhm.
y ahí el Señor como que me tocó
Camera pull,
y
camera
ahí
pull.
pensaba que era mi llamado,
Right.
right? So
Since a young age.
yeah.
Oh,
It was a
okay,
young
okay.
age, so I give glory to God for everything that I've gone through,
That's
everything
good.
I'm still learning. Because
Yeah.
obviously, I have that mindset where like if you don't continue to grow,
Right.
it's hasta ahí, and it's
Exactly.
bad, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
you kind of let yourself just like sink in that
Right.
in that aspect, and
Palmas,
I've
oiga.
always
That's true.
I've always liked to kind of keep going and keep
Mhm.
growing because there's always something that God has for you.
That's
Yeah.
what we were talking with Abraham and Kevin in the last podcast. I don't know if you guys want to say something, but like, what I would just real quick, we were talking about like getting stuck in that position and where you kind of feel comfortable and you kind of just want to stay there because it's a comfortable state. But you like, what do you do to like kind of level up, or you personally, what is something that you do to try to find like say that motivation to keep leading or to find inspiration to keep doing it?
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
real quick.
Yeah.
Let me just check it. One second.
Go check
Keep
it out.
talking.
Bro.
Go
Check it
Go
out.
get the girls' numbers
I
and just
know.
left.
Keep talking.
Hey, but go for it, bro. You're good.
We're recording,
We're recording. All right, go for it, bro.
And action again. Sorry, go. Wait, real quick. Let me get the numbers. Imagine.
I know. Hey, there's no cuts on this podcast, by the way.
Oh, there's not. Oh, damn.
All right, let's go for it, bro.
What was the question?
Yeah, no, so yeah, because we were talking on the last podcast about like people getting stuck because they figure themselves like they get comfortable with what they're doing, to the point in where they don't want to exceed anymore. So what is something that you try to do, like spiritually, to motivate yourself, like to try to get better in leading?
So one thing that I always learned and I actually experienced recently was seeking God at all times.
Amen.
We always have that mindset. We're like, oh, God doesn't ever listen to me, or God doesn't ever bless me.
Yeah.
The blessing is always there. We just don't,
Nice.
we don't take into consideration that, the fact that He died for us.
Amen. Amen.
Guys, we got an airplane just right above us. So we're doing this in Sacramento in Chico's place, by the way. And so right now we're in Sacramento, and this is Chico's complex. Like he just let us borrow it. This is his patio.
This
actually,
is part
by
of
the way,
my
guys.
mansion up top.
He lives in
the
a mansion,
house.
guys.
He,
Yeah.
he beats everyone in futsal, so if anyone wants to verse him, then good luck.
Yeah, but like how we were saying, you have to have that connection with God, because God is always just gonna be there. But he's a gentleman. He's never going to force himself. He wants us. And when I say us, I mean everybody, because everyone needs to be able to realize and have that mindset to where I need to go to God.
Amen.
God doesn't come to us, because
Right.
God is God. He's the owner of everything. He created
He don't need
everything.
us.
He doesn't
Right.
need us,
Exactly.
but He wants us, right? So
Amen.
there's always that chance. There's always that opportunity that God is always knocking at our door.
Amen.
He's a gentleman, like I said. He always knocks first.
Yes.
He doesn't just barge in. He always knocks at the door of your heart. And,
Yes.
he's always, waiting for you to, pick Him first.
Right.
A lot of times we get upset because people may not pick us first
Right.
in life, and we maybe just feel upset. That kind of triggers our way of just not wanting to try anymore, because
Yeah.
we just aren't the first picks.
Yeah. That's
and
true.
we don't
First
realize
pick of the
that we
draft?
do that to God.
No, yeah.
Right.
Didn't make the
So
cut?
we didn't make the cut. Yeah.
So then you go to a
But
lower
coming
league.
back to where the question that was being asked, my motivation that I find, like I said, is in God. I always try and find a way to always approach Him, even if I'm not needing a blessing. Because let's be honest, we all want blessings. We all
Right.
want to be,
Amen. Yep.
money wise, everything like that. We hope to have.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like, nothing's more important than being in the presence of God.
That's
Amen.
true.
Right.
Amen.
And
Así
one
es.
thing that I learned recently that we had at an evento, conference in Stockton.
Yeah.
It was beautiful because it kind of like how could I say this? Like, it just, I connected with God again in a way that I
Yeah.
never, in a process.
Like it refreshes you.
It refreshed me, yeah.
Yeah.
In the process, though, like, because even if you go to church,
Yeah.
that doesn't mean that you're holy.
Right. Exactly.
Just because you go to church doesn't mean that you're actually
Yeah,
Christian.
exactly.
It's the way that your relationship is with Jesus.
That's true.
Right, and that's
Yeah.
one thing that thing that I kind of learned is that no matter what happens, is that you always want to make sure that your relationship with God is
Yeah.
at its peak,
Top
because if not, then that's where the battles come in, and battles will come in
Yeah,
either way.
Exactly.
But like, you're always asking yourself, why am I struggling? Why am I, why no nunca me alcanza para esto?
Yeah.
Well, how's your relationship with God?
That's so
Right.
true.
So,
That's what's up.
I guess one thing that I kind of can just finalize with this is just, trust. I was gonna say trust the process,
Trust the process.
but just trust in God.
Yeah.
Amen. Así
It
es.
may be difficult. You may be going through the worst cases of your life. Maybe your family is, not connected as it used to be, but
Mhm.
God is the center of our
Amen.
of our
Así es.
relationship.
That's
So that's
true,
one
yes.
thing that I kind of want to say is just trusting God, because at the end of the day, He is the one who created it all.
Amen.
He is love, and if He didn't send His Son to the cross, it would have, times would be different. So if He gave us our all, if He gave His all to us, that we nunca lo merecimos, we should do the same thing to Him, because
Amen.
even if you're in the ministry, like serving or whatever, you got to do it all, because you can't just go to church and expect to, it's okay, whatever, como salga, right?
Yeah,
No, because
exactly.
you're kind of putting that, you're kind of like treating that sacrifice poorly, right?
Exactly.
You're not, it's just, you're cheapening it in a way. So the way that God gave Himself for you, give yourself for God, because that's
Amen.
the only way
100%.
that you can always assure that in life, even though life may be hard, but you're always going to progresar, porque como dice la palabra, todo lo puedo en Cristo que me fortalece.
Amen.
Right? So,
Something that you said that's very important to me, and that I think is very true, is when you said, give it your 100% in whatever you do. I don't know, someone may be watching this, maybe wants that position that maybe Chico's in right now, to be a leader or to be the director of like a church and sing and stuff like that. But if you don't give your 100% at whatever you do right now, for example, you can be taking care of the parking lot, for example. You have to give your 100% no matter at what level you're at. Not just because you're taking care of parking lot or cleaning the bathrooms doesn't mean that it's less valuable. You have to put 100% in that in order to get to a level to where you want to be, because you first are tested in the very bottom to see how your faith is and your perseverance.
Yeah, perseverance.
Perseverance,
Yeah.
and then when you get to the top, you've already done that before. So yeah, you just like maybe somebody watching this maybe wants to be at that level, but wherever level you're at right now, just put it all 100% on it, no matter how the difficulties and stuff like that. You guys
That's
want
what's
to add anything or say something?
No, yeah. No, yeah, literally. It's same exact thing. My like thought process. You pretty much like as Christians, like we just live through the same thing every day. We try our best every single day. We get closer to becoming our best form of ourselves.
Yeah.
And
That's what's
yeah,
up.
we all have a gift. We all have a gift in life, even if it's like for example, if a person doesn't feel like happy singing for like at church, then maybe they need to find like some other thing that they serve in the church, like servidores or something, right?
Yeah, like we all have our own gifts.
Yeah.
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 And now that you said that, it's funny because I saw like a post on Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know if you guys saw it, but I posted and it says something like, it says you're not lazy, you just don't love what you do. So a lot of people like may ask themselves like, man, I'm a lazy person, or I'm not a dedicated person. But sometimes you maybe haven't found your spark, or you haven't found that thing that you actually enjoy and that you love. For example, you said at a very young age you found that love for like singing and playing the drums, which is what makes you like achieve it. You know what I mean? But right now I was gonna ask you, like, changing a little bit topic about worship, is like, is there something else that you like doing as your hobby, or that you just love doing besides music? Or is it 100% just music right
I
now?
mean, I feel like it's just 100% music because, I mean, yeah, like I like other
Yeah.
things, like hobbies-wise. I mean, you know, but there's nothing that really connected me to where I'm like, okay, like this is what I like to do.
That's what's up.
Because we know me and Kevin, we've recorded some songs and we're still in the process. You know,
That's
so
what
stay
I was
tuned.
gonna say that. So
Um,
talk a little bit about that, because you have 2 songs out, right?
Yeah, we have. Gracias a Dios, we have 2 songs.
Two
that
songs out,
came
but there's a lot more in
about-
the making.
Yeah, in the making. Yeah, literally, like I send them a couple demos.
We
but-
have a lot of demos. Yeah.
So we'll leave all the links in the description, guys. You guys can check it out. But he's made 2 songs already. Talk about the process of that.
Yeah, I mean, the first song that really came to, you know, how could I say this? Like the one that really started it all. It's called Que mis pensamientos.
Que mis pensamientos.
That one literalmente nació de la palabra de Dios porque
Era una administración.
it
¿no?
was a ministración, but at the same time, like it was a type of rema that just came in
On the spot.
on the spot while the preaching was going.
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
And it was just because, you know, usually like for you guys that are, you know, at a church and you guys go, like if you guys go to a Benecer and you know, usually the process is like, you know, la palabra, y después after that, you know, usually there's always administración, right? You know, like an altar call.
Yeah.
And usually, like, the pianist
Yeah,
is always like,
exactly.
okay, like, you know, we're going to kind of base the administración song to whatever, you know,
Yep.
the preaching is. Because of the preaching, I didn't know. Like, I didn't know. I was like, okay, like, we can do Renuévame. Because the preaching was kind of talking about, like, you know, like, pensamientos, you know,
Exactly.
pensamientos en el corazón, pensamientos and stuff like that.
Was
And I was,
was this at the Sacramento, right?
this was, yeah, because back when we were in ICDM, we went to Sacramento to help out. Since it was, you know, local and they were barely starting. So in that, you know, time period, I didn't know what to sing. I was like, God, like, I don't know what to do. And I was just like, you know, it was like, I was kind of freaking out inside because I was like, oh my God, like, you know, I don't want to just sing like a typical, you know, even
Any
though I
song.
love that song, Renuévame, you know, glory to God for, you know, that song. But I was like, I want to do something different. As soon as I got on that piano, I started playing
D
in
major.
one of the, I went to D major and I was just like, you know, God, just take control.
Right.
And I don't know where like those, I still have the recording of that day. It's somewhere deep in my voice memos, but I still
That's
have it
what's
because I was
up.
like, this is going to be something epic.
Amen,
And
amen.
it was epic because glory to God, it became a
It
song.
became a song.
It became a single. It became something that even people from different churches that I've never expected, for like,
They
bro, like,
listen to it.
what, this song, like,
Yeah, me
you
expensive.
wrote it, and I was like, yeah, like me and Kevin, like,
Yeah,
we worked on it together.
No, y es una bendición because to add on that, que matter of fact, que mis pensamientos, one of the directores on Friday, one of the worship leaders put that song on the lista.
Oh, for real?
Really?
No way. That's dope, bro.
Yeah, well, gloria a Dios. Que mis
Was it you?
pensamientos. No.
Santo.
Yeah, and
His brother-in-law.
Oh, for real?
Bro. But yeah, like it's crazy because for me, I never expected people to ever like my, the things that I do. I've always had that mindset of like, nah, it's never gonna be a hit, or it's, and it's not because I want it to be a hit, but it's more like, I don't think it's gonna be a good song. You know what I mean? I always had like that self doubt, and I've learned that over the time that you just gotta if you love it and if you love something, God is always going to reinforce that, and you end up being surprised because, like I said, with that specific song, a lot of people started liking it. A lot
Gloria a
of people
Dios.
started
Gloria
to, be like, hey, bro, like when are you gonna, get
Do a
another
new one.
Yeah.
And then after that, I Victoria came out.
Ay, Victoria.
And I Victoria is a little special because it's, they're both special.
¿Cómo nació?
Yeah, go for it.
I was going to say, so que mis pensamientos, nice story. Ahora dinos, ¿cómo nació Ay Victoria?
So I Victoria nació literally desde lo íntimo in a way.
Yes.
Because it was during COVID.
Yes.
It was during COVID.
You had COVID when you recorded.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I see it as a blessing in a way.
Yeah.
No, claro.
Because
Bro.
I feel like if I never got COVID, I feel like I Victoria would
that part
never
would've
have
been-
been born.
Yeah, exactly.
We got COVID, the whole family, except my dad got
How?
COVID. So
How did he not get COVID?
I don't know. Dude, literally, we don't know. Because we all live together. We all, we're
funny.
just there in the house. And he never, till this day, glory to God, never got COVID. So I, Victoria, was born
You were in your room?
In my room.
Yeah.
Well, not my room, but it was in my sister's room. Because
yeah.
I didn't really have a room back
Yeah,
then.
that's true. You used to sleep on the couch.
Oh, yeah, the older
Literally,
house.
yeah.
You used to sleep
I
on
used
the
to sleep
couch
on the
every
couch
night. For
and,
how many
you know,
years? Like 2 years?
Maybe.
For like 2 years sleeping on the couch.
I remember that, bro. I remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and literally, I got COVID first, which is why I ended up in my sister's rooms. And then, tuvimos que hacer cosas. My piano was by the living room, so I had no way of playing piano.
Yeah, I remember that, bro.
The third day in after having COVID, I was like, sentía una desesperación en mi alma. And I was like, I need
This
to
guy
play
was locked
piano.
in for hella long.
I was like, I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do.
And I kept being como, me sentía así como desesperado. I was like, I need to worship. I was so used to worshiping on my piano, just by myself, putting my headphones on and just going at it. And all you hear is like, the keys. Because I had my headphones on, but internally in my headphones, like I was just, just
Man was cooking.
Be in your world. I know, right?
Cooking the beat.
I was just like entrando en su presencia.
You would just get lost in.
Yeah, I would
That's
get locked
dope.
in with God, and it was just beautiful. So third day in, and then I'm like, okay, like I went to go tell my sisters, hey, I need you guys to help me put this piano and I didn't even use a stand. I was like, hey,
On the ground, no?
help me put the piano on the bed.
Oh, on the bed,
On the side of the bed, like
Okay.
literally at the end of the bed.
Right.
I had my laptop already. I had my
Recording software.
my recording stuff. I was like, I'm just gonna connect everything. I made it all nice and tidy, and I just sat on the piano for hours and hours. And the first one, like that kind of started and all, was if you guys know the song, it's the one that says "Pues no temas." That, and it was more of a worship type
song is
of It's I Victoria. Oh my god.
This guy doesn't even know your music.
I'm messing around. It's all jokes.
I knew he was gonna say something like that.
It's the Otto, bro.
That's one of the. That's
I'm
the
messing
We
around.
was
chorus.
talking about it this whole time.
Yeah.
What song is that?
He's like, what are you
Wait,
talking about?
you made music? No, okay.
But yeah,
No,
the
okay.
chorus of I Victoria was the first thing that kind of was born,
Yeah.
and it was more of a worshipy type of feeling. Eventually, we worked it, and then it was more of a upbeat type of song. And then so when I recorded "Que Mis Pensamientos," it was more of the very first one, which is kind of cringy. I'm not gonna lie. We la lanzamos. Me and Kevin, we worked on it, and we were like, you know what, It's our first one, and it's funny because if you
First
guys,
one, like
if
fully
you
from
guys-
scratch, no?
Yeah, it was literally fully from scratch. But the funny thing is that at the end of the song, there's like a 30-second like,
Pause? Wait, why?
cause like we were just so excited, and we
That's true.
completely just did not like pay attention to like
Uh-huh.
the very end.
Uh-huh.
If you listen to the song, there's like a 30 to 40 second like
On
just
I Victoria?
Aquí mis pensamientos,
Oh, yeah,
the
Aquí mis
first one.
pensamientos. Yeah, yeah,
There's
yeah.
like a 30, 40
Uh-huh.
second time of just like nothing.
Oh, I think I remember
like just white
seeing this.
noise.
Yeah, I remember
funny.
that.
Why was that?
I'm surprised with
look,
Okay, so you're Arcanist.
This was in 2021, right?
Es que, yeah.
Around
so,
there, yeah.
So this was 2021. Back to Kimmy's Pensamientos. It was kind of like when Chico had the idea, he sent it over to me to help produce it, and we were just really excited. We didn't really like take our time on focus on the details. We just wanted to get it out.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it sounds all good. I remember I sent you the demo. It was the demo, and you're like, bro, I'm posting this right now. And so on the first rendition of Kimmy's Pensamientos, it's still up. Yeah, there's like that 1 minute silence at the end. Yeah, but it's funny. So I Victoria was like we
Victoria.
based off we learned from that.
Yeah, and like to wrap it up with La Victoria, like I said, it was just something that happened during COVID, and I felt defeated in a way because I lost my job after COVID.
Are you
I
serious?
lost my job.
Where did you work before, bro?
I worked at
Apple? No.
I think it was Apple at the time.
Wasn't it
I remember.
Black Bear?
Or Black Bear.
No, Black Bear died.
Something like that. The thing is that I lost
'Cause
my
of
job
COVID,
because
yeah.
of
So
COVID.
he was cooking 24/7.
Yeah.
Damn.
I lost my job because of COVID. So I felt defeated in a way. I was like, damn, like, what am I going to do?
You're
And
como si estabas atravesando like una
I was
noche,
literally, so like the song talks about, en la noche, no temas porque hay victoria en la noche. En noche, usually, biblical terms, it means, tinieblas,
Right.
Like,
espíritus,
un tiempo de prueba.
Tiempo de prueba, desierto, stuff like that.
In English, like a night.
In English, it would be kind of like just like a, you're going through a desert, you're going through bad times,
like
or
a
tough
really
times,
dark night where you
yeah.
can't see anything and it's
Yeah.
tough.
The song kind of just talks about, no matter what, as long as you have, Jesus in your heart, even if you're going through the worst of the worst, there's always that victory at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Tunnel usually means darkness. There's always light after.
That's
And one
Exactly.
phrase that or we could say rema that I learned was like, I forgot. Oh, it was after every like darkness or after every like prueba is or because if you're going through a prueba, that's because there's a bendición that's waiting for you.
Amén, así es.
And the bendición isn't gonna come unless you actually like
You
Put
just have
your
to put your
all-
hope on the recompensa that
and you
yeah.
actually like pass the prueba because
Right.
God is always. I mean, and it's not always because God, why do you hate me? No, it's just like He's trying to test us. He's literally
Amén.
testing our faith.
Exactly.
And if we don't pass it, we have to start all over again.
Yeah.
Because if we start all over again, that just means we never learned anything at all.
Amén.
That's
You know what I
true.
mean? No maduramos. La palabra dice que tenemos que madurar, right?
Amén.
Tenemos que en vez de tomar palabra, it's in the Bible. He says yo no les puedo dar leche. Ya no pueden estar, no les puedo dar yo comida
El apóstol
madura.
Pablo,
right?
ajá.
Les tengo que dar leche porque todavía son niños. So
Yeah.
in a way, it's just the process that everyone goes through. I'm not saying that you guys are gonna go through the same thing.
Right.
Everyone goes through different
That's
processes,
true,
right?
Yeah.
But one thing that you have to learn is you always have to make sure and that your trust, your
Yeah,
faith is in God,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah, it's always tested, and like sometimes people like you said, right? They want something big, but are not willing to pay the price sometimes, and so that price maybe is like God is testing you on that little area.
Yeah.
But yeah, have you guys gone through something like that?
Yeah, no, definitely. Una noche. To add on to a saying, one thing that I really like is what Felipe Bunster preached. He said,
Oh, he did preach something about
He
that,
did
right?
preach about
Something
that.
like that, yeah.
He said,
Yeah.
Dios, no, he literally did. Atravesando la noche se
Yeah,
llamaba el
I
tema.
remember he
Something
told me.
like
Yeah.
that.
But he said this: Dios permite una noche oscura.
Here comes the plane.
Hi, Nani, what's up?
Santo Nani.
Come say hi real quick.
Come say hi. Dios permite. Come.
Come say hi. Guys, so we have Chico's sister. She just came from work, right?
Yes.
Another
She
guest?
just came from work?
Aquí
Yeah.
tenemos
Just
a
say hi to
Nadia.
the camera real quick.
Hi guys.
What's your name and what's your name, your age, your state, your relationship status?
Where were you born?
Currently talking.
They're currently talking,
Your
so
social
who knows?
security, once again.
My age?
Yeah. Like, introduce yourself.
Yeah.
Well,
Credit
my
card
name is
number.
Nadia. I'm from ICDM Antioch.
Otto's ex.
Bro, no, what the heck?
Your
Who said that? Guys, she's dating a guy from Florida, so don't hit her
Hey,
DMs.
we're gonna censor that. Don't worry.
Yeah. Don't. Psych. I'm kidding.
¿Cómo estás? Good.
Good.
You just get back from work?
No.
Oh, okay. But what were you saying, Kevin?
Okay.
What were you saying, bro?
I was gonna.
About Felipe, right? He was talking about
sorry,
Felipe.
I was just saying de que Felipe said de que a veces Dios permite una noche oscura para que nuestra luz brille.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. He did say that.
And I think that's really beautiful.
No, that is true because like, if you look at it this way, if you're
Somos luz.
yeah, if you don't really have light in you, in middle of the pruebas, like for example you, right? Like in the middle of that process, if you didn't have light, you wouldn't have like shined. But since you had like maybe like God put light in you, then during the prueba, like you said, you're able to shine brighter. And,
Amen.
and you did because you made a song, you know. So
Yeah,
yeah.
and I mean, it's I don't ever like to like say, oh, I recorded a song.
No, yeah.
I feel more of like a blessing and an actual dream come true because
exactly.
as soon as we released the first song, I was like no way, like you know, like really.
Yeah,
and this,
exactly.
the moment you know, if you guys have Spotify or Apple Music, like you guys
Ah,
obviously
bueno,
know how
estás
it
haciendo
looks, right?
plugging.
Es
But like
yo hago mis músicas
But like
también.
the moment that I saw it like on Apple Music, I was like there's
Yeah.
no way, like you know, that's when I was like wow, you know, like glory
It's
to God,
official.
because like it was such a blessing to see that the product that we made
Exactly.
was, you know, already like, you know, like you can listen to it on the
Right,
spot, right?
yeah.
And that's just something like that was just so like personal to me. Like
Right.
it was like a dream come true, literally.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
Dios.
because since you're the one who knows like what it took to get that song, you know, that's why you appreciate it more.
Yeah.
Is there any more that you're planning on making right now?
Well, yeah, I mean, we are on the process of like working on songs that we kind of
Another
just like
water.
put aside.
Amen.
So
Amen.
and
Gloria a Dios,
it's just, you know, a process that we've been doing so far.
Are you gonna
so.
get water, Abe? Bro, can I get one too, please?
There's a water.
Oh, okay.
There's also
Yeah, there's some in
Oh,
there
my bad,
too.
my bad.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, there's a lot of other songs that we're trying to release.
Oh, okay.
So
So you have some ready then?
they're not ready, but like
They're just like ideas.
yeah, they're ideas. So and I know that a lot of people, especially in Stockton, Stockton, ICDR, en la Casa de Restauración. Another one of those. A lot of those guys are waiting for us to release new
looking for it.
songs. So,
Yeah, gloria a Dios.
Oh, that's true, huh?
yeah,
That's dope. That's dope.
but it's a blessing.
Yeah,
Gloria a Dios,
that's
bro.
good. Yeah,
Glory
it
to
is a
God.
blessing. It is a blessing. You want to say something, bro?
Yeah, no, I just think that's really beautiful, bro.
the water plug is here.
You just wanted water.
Yeah, thank you.
Guys,
Man, my
we are
man's is
sponsored
thirsty.
by True Clear.
Yeah.
Get your True Clear at trueclear.com/.
Hey,
What is two for
That's funny.
50%
Not
off?
sponsor, I know. Guys, we're gonna cut to the sponsors real quick. Pro Clean. Okay.
I actually have a topic to start us off.
Go for it.
Do you guys really think that there is other forms of life out there in the universe?
Yes.
There is.
Like, where do you guys?
Yes.
Think
Angeles, bro. Come on now.
no, pero digo.
Doctrina 101, bro.
As it, and then human.
Like a
form.
different Earth?
In human
Or?
Like
form,
aliens?
Yeah, another Earth.
Like
Yeah,
aliens?
there is.
I don't know.
Yeah, aliens. Yeah, because aliens just mean not from this world.
Not from this world, right? So let's just say So do you think aliens?
Well, I mean,
exist?
technically,
So, I didn't was
aliens
talking
do
about
exist.
technically we are aliens in a way because we're not from this Earth.
Yeah, so what I was saying, if
That's
you
what
guys
the
didn't hear
Bible
me,
says.
was
I guess it can
But I
say
feel
that.
like Abraham's going more of like a actual like different creatures.
Human
Yeah,
species.
other
You
other
know how
species.
like back then in like medieval times or whatever, like
Mhm.
the human horses or whatever, like the
Yeah.
half man, half horse, half goat, half man.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I can't imagine.
I always thought that maybe like they did exist. 'Cause
Yeah.
I mean, you see them in movies or you see
Yeah.
like for example, in what imagination does that ever come to? Right?
Exactly.
Like for example, who thinks of that kind of stuff?
Yeah, exactly.
So I
That's
think back then, maybe, but apparently in the Bible, there's something that says about like they're somewhere hidden
yeah.
that at the end of times they'll eventually be
Yeah.
released,
Yeah.
and even to the human eye, it'll be like, how could I say this? Like appalling. Like
right.
we won't be able to handle it.
Right.
But I feel like
exactly.
to answer Abraham's question, I
Uh-huh.
feel like maybe there is other
Yeah.
creatures out there in the universe
I think there is.
because there's
to
a
be honest.
billion universes out there,
Yeah.
a bunch of planets that we don't know about.
That's crazy.
And not even that, but like we're not even gonna go that far. We're gonna go into like the ocean.
Yeah.
We don't know
What's
One
underneath
plus
the ocean?
Yeah, we don't even know like 5% of. We only know 5%. That's it. And the ocean, the Earth is like literally like more than 80%.
Yeah,
water.
exactly.
So
Yeah.
We only lose
have
things in the
no-
ocean. That's all.
we have no idea.
We only have what?
We only lose things in the ocean.
Bruh.
Lose the ships.
Like we literally.
No, it's the submarine.
If you guys know what we're talking
Submarine.
about, like literally leave a like or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I
go
feel
for
like
it.
there's just a bunch of things even in the ocean that we just don't even know about.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. Who knows what kind of creatures are out there? Like outside of
we
this
know more
Earth.
about this universe than the bottom of our ocean.
Right. I think there is actually, because I know that God didn't just make a universe just for us, you know. And I'm pretty sure. But here's my question. So, but by the way, guys, so don't take anything for granted. Like what we say, we're just like thinking like out of our minds, you know. And like it's
Theorizing.
nothing like documented that we
Einstein.
know. But what I was thinking is like you know how Jesus came to save us, right?
Mhm.
I wonder, like, did he go to other planets too, or like other
Oh,
galaxies
That's,
to
that's a
save
good one.
people?
Wait, hold up. That's
or
actually a good
or
thought.
or like, I don't know, like, did he just like transform to a different being according to how they are? You know what I mean?
I'm gonna be honest.
So I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. It's just crazy.
If my theory would be, okay, since we all know that God's the creator of this universe,
Yeah.
and what if there was, I guess you could say like their form of Jesus.
Nah, what the? No,
don't-
but it's just. I think it's
Oh yeah, it's
Him?
yeah,
like him, but I think he just went to different places
maybe
to save them.
That would be crazy.
Because I always think that like at the end of like our life when we like present ourselves to God,
Mhm.
I think we're gonna like, I don't know. This is just a thought, right? But I think like we're gonna find other type of creatures too,
Yeah.
like in heaven. I don't know. What do you think, bro? I don't
O
know.
sea que están citing
Yeah.
evidence.
My man's using Chat
I
GTP
know,
for
literally,
evidence.
Kevin's like
No, bro,
looking
it's
it up to
'cause-
see.
Bueno,
what we
it's because
have.
look, la Biblia, it's because everything is in the Bible. Fíjate de que the Bible says that there are other species and other
Species, yeah.
galaxies and other planets.
Yeah,
Y
exactly.
de que aún a ellos se les va a predicar el evangelio, fíjate.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to find where it is.
Chat GTP didn't give it to you.
No, pero I'm just trying to find where it says that. Pero fíjate de que así es, de que there are fíjate, apparently other planets and other aliens. Think
Galaxies.
of like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay.
You know how there's nowhere, there's
Yeah.
Mjolnir, all that stuff, all those planets. It's just
No
like
here's
that.
a hammer.
Or what is the planet? Where it's from?
Nowhere.
Nowhere.
Asgard,
Whoa, whoa,
Asgard.
oh,
Asgard,
Asgard. Okay, Asgard.
Oh,
Yeah, you know how? Okay, so like, I mean, I'm not trying to nerd out, but I think, but like, literally in Marvel, there's like realms. There's
yeah.
like, you
Yeah.
know, what is the other thing is called?
Which one?
Realms,
dimensions,
dimensions.
Oh yeah.
stuff like that.
dimensions.
So, like,
Yeah.
spiritually, there's also that too.
I think so,
There's
yeah,
a
there is.
dimension where we can't like actually see like demons,
Yeah.
Mhm.
but like
Interesting.
they're there.
Yeah. Exactly.
We just can't see them.
Yeah.
Se manifiesta. huh?
Se manifiestan,
Yeah.
you know, at a certain point, but like, there's just like that little, like, how can you say this?
Portal, pretty much.
It's
or-
like, I feel like it's like a portal.
Yeah. Exactly.
But I mean, just imagine trying to see
I
a
know,
demon, you
imagine
know,
that.
like,
Yeah.
because it's kind of crazy how, like, you know, back then, like, they were all angels.
Yeah.
The fact that Satan did what he did,
Mm-hmm.
like Lucifer or whatever,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
He
just
brought many
imagine,
with him.
yeah, just imagine the fact, or just like the process how they all turned evil.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
how scary is that? You
I
know what I
know.
mean? Like,
Yeah. I always
to the
think
point
about
where
that.
like you're the leader of the worship in heaven,
Yeah. Exactly.
and you just have
Luz
this
Bell?
ego, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you have this ego against God, like
Yeah,
you had to
imagine that.
have some type of like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it must have took a lot for him to be able to do that, and
Yeah.
you know, be able to be exiled from
Exactly.
heaven.
Yeah, and I always think like so that means that the angels that followed him, Lucifer, they probably like already had planned everything out. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, think about it. I mean,
Yeah.
you know how like in church they paraphrase a lot.
Yeah,
like imagine
exactly.
like Lucifer and his homies just like in,
Exactly,
in
like,
the
yeah.
breaker, like yo,
They
like
had stuff ready.
who does God think he
Yeah,
is?
they had their plan ready, their
They were cooking
heist.
something.
That would have
They had
been.
their heist ready.
Imagine like if they actually made a movie about that and they made it to that part. They're like, you know, just Lucifer chilling. They go to In-N-Out or whatever, like talking smack about God.
Hell no. Hell
They're
no.
like, all right, today's the day, guys.
Yeah,
funny,
they're
bro.
like planning like in like a, you know,
Today's the day.
Imagine it.
No, but that's crazy though. But
they're like y'all ready?
Okay, here it is. I got it.
alright.
Oh, he found it. He found it.
A ver.
Okay, so aquí en Efesios, claro, we all know the verse in Ephesians 6, right, where it says where God, we're not fighting against flesh and blood, we're fighting against enemies in the cosmics and the heavenly places, principalities.
Yeah.
So we already know that in the cosmics y en el cielo, in heaven, there's hierarchy, there's principalities. But if we look at Ephesians 3:10, aquí dice, Ephesians 3:10, are you ready? God's purpose in all this, hablando de Cristo, was to use the church to display his wisdom in rich variety to all the unseen rulers and authorities in the heavenly places. So like that means that over there in space there are other like tremendos, like other presencias.
Wait, could you repeat it again?
Yeah.
The verse?
So that through the church the manifold wisdom of God might now be made known to the rulers and authorities in the heavenly places.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, it is.
Heavenly places.
Yeah.
But when it talks about that, is it really talking about like the universe?
Regiones celestiales.
Ah, okay, that sounds more like it.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Regiones.
En lugares celestiales.
Wait, read it in English real quick.
In English, it says heavenly places. The NLT says heavenly places.
Oh, okay.
Pero en español dice, a fin de que la infinita sabiduría de Dios sea ahora dada a conocer por medio de la iglesia a los principados y potestades en las regiones celestiales. So check this out. Now, because in English, I don't understand that much, but in Spanish, yes. So that means de que nosotros como la iglesia, fíjate de que el evangelio is going to spread over there to them. I just read it.
Kind of like what I was telling you.
I just read it, yeah.
How Jesus came to die for us, but I think
Exacto.
he went to other places too.
Mira, aquí dice,
Wow.
verse 9, y sacar a luz cuál es la dispensación del misterio que por los siglos ha estado oculto en Dios, creador de todas las cosas. El misterio que era Cristo, right?
Exactly, yeah.
A fin de que la infinita sabiduría de Dios sea ahora dada a conocer por medio de la iglesia a los principados y potestades en las regiones celestiales. Lo que yo tengo entendido es nuestros cuerpos se transformarán en cuerpos carnales a cuerpos celestiales, ¿verdad?
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Or at least that's,
Yeah, that's how it
once we
is.
go out.
Yeah.
And then after that, you know, I like to look at it as like literally con un cuerpo celestial. What can we do con un cuerpo celestial?
Yeah.
We can walk through walls,
Yeah.
right? Porque
Walk on
tenemos un
water.
cuerpo celestial.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much ya cuando vamos al arrebatamiento. Porque not everybody's going to have un cuerpo celestial. That's another tema. Pero los que sí dan la talla van a tener un cuerpo celestial, and you can literally go through the universes like this. Boom.
Exactly.
Just flying. Como que si fuera like Star-Lord, bro.
Yeah.
Well, no, he needs a ship. But like who? Like, what's a good example, right? Vaz needs a ship.
No, I know.
Oh,
what
But
you're
you know what I
talking
mean?
about.
Como
Yeah.
que flying
like
through the
Captain
universe.
Marvel.
And
Yeah.
based, exactly,
Yeah.
bro, for real.
Yeah.
Imagine that, like you can actually
Yeah.
travel light years in the universe, bro, con
That'd
un
be
cuerpo
dope.
celestial. Y aquí dice, on chapter 10, a fin de que la sabiduría de Dios da a conocer a los principados y potestades en las regiones celestiales. So that means de que aún over there se va a explicar de que Cristo es la
Yeah.
salvación. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
To other...
Yeah, because the Bible says que toda lengua y todo ojo
Ajá.
reconocerá que Jesús, or,
Sí.
you know, like,
Tremendo.
Es
que
Dios.
Él es Dios,
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
Every tongue will confess that Jesus is Lord.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it may talk about humans, but we're not actually going to that
Yeah.
extent.
If you
nor
think
where-
about it,
Exactly.
you can think about it the whole
Yeah.
universe. Porque hay un solo Cristo. It's not like... do you guys think the multiverse exists? I don't know.
So
Does
that's
it
what,
exist?
that's what I was gonna say, because some people might confuse
What do
it
you think?
as there's multiple Jesus, like the new.
There's only
like-
one Jesus.
there's
There's only
only
one
one
God,
Jesus,
one
yeah.
universe.
Yeah, exactly. But some people might confuse it like the Spider-Man movie where there's multiple. It's not like that. It's not like that. So it's like
Yes.
multiple universes, but under one God. You know, under
one God, indivisible, under one nation, divided for all. ¿Cómo va?
The liberty, divisible
Something like
for all.
that. I haven't done that in a while.
Literally justice for all, bro.
Literally.
That's funny.
pero
Back
that's
then I used to
crazy,
say
bro.
literally injustice.
Literally injustice.
Literally injustice.
Literally, and
funny.
Justin
No, but-
Timberlake.
No, Justin Timberlake, bro.
That's funny.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, there is though. Short answer, yeah, there is. I think there is. Yeah, but yeah, guys,
I have another topic.
go for
What's a good topic,
What's
bro?
the most that you guys would spend on shoes?
the most.
Yeah.
This guy.
Probably 150.
150?
Ah,
Yeah.
I'm puchica, no.
Really?
Say
Like,
150?
Yeah.
but like say that you had a lot of money, pretty. Like,
Yeah,
for
I had a
example.
lot of money.
Yeah,
Like
say,
if we were like rich or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
like,
like-
if you're rich.
say that you got money and that you got your
Yeah.
job and everything, right?
Mm.
Let's just all put each other like, okay, let's just say we're all doctors.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you have doctor's salary,
Neurosurgeons.
say like 200,000 a year. You're already like.
Not where you're trying to
like
be.
40, 40 like
surgery,
5.
Yeah.
What would be the most that you would spend on a pair of shoes?
I would say
Well, the pair,
8,000.
yeah, the pair that I like is around that
Are you
price too.
serious?
It's like
What is the Air
8,000.
Max?
What shoes is
No,
The
it's
Air Max.
the
Air Max are like
Air Max.
12,000. 3,000.
Nah, the one that I want is like the Nike
it? Which one is it?
Mars Yard 2.0.
I haven't seen
That's
They're
a good
like-
idea.
So they look like running shoes,
Oh yeah, I think you showed them to me
but
once.
yeah, but they look so good.
It's like a comfortable shoe, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
I would.
they look like running shoes.
Yeah.
They look like running shoes, but like they're meant to be
yeah,
beat
those
up.
Are nice.
Yeah,
Mars
Wait,
Yard.
why
Yeah,
10,000?
those.
though?
Yeah, why 10,000?
because it was like a collaboration, and they were only made like certain amount of pairs.
What is that? What is that shoe that looks like from Back to the Future?
Air Max.
Air Max.
Air Max. I
Air
will
Max,
get
yeah.
those just for fun.
I
It's
can
like
see
10K.
it.
I think
Yeah.
the most that
Those
I
are
would
10K.
actually spend is 6,000.
6,000.
Really? Oh, you have one in mind?
Derek Jeter 11s.
Jader 11s.
Derek Jeter,
Derek Jader.
the baseball player.
Oh. He made them.
Damn.
Let me see.
Those are like 156
Oh, no,
though.
those are fake versions, bro.
Oh.
But those look like the Jordans.
Those are the fake ones.
Those look like Jordans though.
No, they are.
Oh, that's dope. But yeah, guys, leave in the comments down below what shoes would you get.
Yeah, guys, what shoe would you guys get?
Oh,
if you guys
but-
were a doctor.
No, but like a little bit off
right
topic that I wanted to say is that today, guys, my vessel for my eye
sweet.
popped. So I told you, right? I showed you. Oh, you found it?
Yeah.
What is it called?
The
Derek Jeter.
Derek
Jader?
Jeter.
Derek Jader?
Derek, he's pronouncing it, bro.
Oh.
Derek Jeter.
Oh, but wait, say it on the mic.
Oh, Derek Jeter.
I can't hear.
You know I can't hear you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Santo.
forgot you got that.
I have that.
But yeah, they're Derek Jeters.
Oh, okay.
Say it in the
okay.
mic.
Say it to
Let me,
Mike.
let me search up exactly what you guys talk. Wait.
No, but we're a little off topic. Like I was saying.
Sorry, that's just it came to mind when Kevin did like there's a meme on Instagram. I think I sent it to you.
Uh-huh.
They're like trying to do sound check and the microphone's like
No, you know what's funny?
Ah.
Like,
On our first podcast, Kevin was talking like this. So yeah, guys. Yeah, guys. He was just chilling.
Cause I forgot.
Oh, you hear this?
Chilling
I was like
with his-
this, so
yeah,
yeah,
he was like that. Mine was chilling.
Oh, that's funny, bro. Trying to put tape.
That's funny though. No, but
Hey,
no, but that's why I was holding it like this, bro. That's funny.
"Oh, I took your order."
Bro, I can't find it.
All right, guys. Imagine talking like this.
Hey, what's up with your
that's funny, bro.
That's funny. No, but
The very main pair is 40,000 though.
40,000.
No, for what the main pair?
Oh my god.
How much? How much?
It's like the ones that like Chris Paul has it though. Chris Paul or who was it?
Chris Brown.
No, Paul. Basketball
Oh.
player.
PJ Tucker, you mean?
PJ Tucker.
PJ
Say
Tucker.
Chris Paul.
PJ Tucker has a $40,000.
Chris Paul is a rapper, no?
Chris Brown is a rapper.
Oh, Chris Brown.
Chris Paul
Paul's
is
a
an
basketball
NBA.
player.
Paul.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris Paul. He's actually going to the Warriors. I saw today.
Bro.
He's a basketball
What do you think
player,
about that, Daniel? Comment down below.
Daniel, who's
Daniel
Daniel?
Leva.
Daniel Leva. What do you think
Oh,
about
Daniel
that, bro?
Leva.
All right, yeah, but what were we saying?
We were talking about
The
shoes.
shoes.
So you guys would actually spend $1,000s. Me, even if I had $2,100.
I don't think I would spend too much on shoes, to be honest.
You know,
Me,
I'm
I would
gonna drop my price to 4,000. I'm gonna be honest. I wanna
Yeah.
go. I wanna go
4,000.
really high.
Dang.
If 4,000 is pushing it
Honestly, like,
for one pair is what I'm saying.
yeah,
one
for
pair.
one
I
pair.
would spend a ton
Yeah.
on
Multiple
shoes.
shoes.
Yeah, but for one pair.
Like, for one pair, me,
Oh, okay.
200. Like, honestly, with these NMD Adidas is good.
Sponsorship.
I'd rather use the rest of the money for, like,
Nah,
a Jeep.
these right here.
Or, like, a McLaren, bro.
But at the same time, you're still gonna have a lot of money because you're a doctor.
That's
you know
true,
what I
that's
mean?
true.
So
I just use it for something else.
Yeah, right. Take your family out.
Help kids in Africa. How about that?
go to
Yeah,
go
yeah,
to El
right,
Salvador.
All right.
Maybe
right,
build a
right.
house for the
Send
homeless in
them-
El Salvador.
Go to
bro.
El Salvador, sell them Midas.
Yeah.
Sell the Midas console. About to give them all away.
All right, I have a question. So if you were able to
This guy
like,
put a
Make
donut
a
on Midas
skips.
console.
Make us skip music over there.
Oh, that's funny, bro.
if you were able to find a cure for whatever, what would it be?
for whatever.
Yeah,
anything.
Anything.
It
anything.
doesn't have to be a disease, or like it could just be anything.
Anything, and you can like cure it. Except
That's a
that, though,
good
you can
one.
cure it.
That's a
So like
good
a
one.
superpower or just in general?
No, like you can find like a medicine to cure any disease you want.
oh.
Like any disease. It just has to be one though. Yeah. What would it be? Or not a disease, but like it could be a sickness. It could be any condition.
Laziness.
Yeah, laziness.
I
It
don't
could
think
be a
that's
disease.
a condition, is it?
No, but it could be like a disease, pretty much.
How
So
is
you want us
lazy-
to choose a disease?
No, it could
How
be
is being
anything,
lazy
to
a
be honest.
disease?
Or it doesn't have to be like disease. It could be anything just to cure.
Okay, a
But
cure.
laziness is a good one though.
A cure for laziness, bro.
Okay, that'd be a good one. So that means you're super active all the time.
So like, let's say like, okay, that's a good one. Cause it's like
I think for
people
me,
who always do the bare.
go for it.
I would say like,
Because
because another thing is the people who are
Uh-huh.
just dumb. Like just a cure for people who are just dumb, bro.
Okay.
That's what I would say.
Like they play dumb or
People who are
what?
just dumb.
Okay,
Really
okay.
stupid, bro. Like idiots. I would
Adding on to that though, I do feel like the new generation, I think generation even after Z is
So, like-
starting to become like
yeah, so like
uneducated.
no
Tremendo,
Sabo
huh?
people, like those people
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
like for example, like Hispanics or whatever, or like
Uh-huh.
Latino
Como.
people that don't even know how to speak Spanish.
Oh,
like
no
that.
Sabo kids.
This guy
Is
want to
that-
find a cure for no Sabo kids.
Is that what you're
Sabo
trying to
kids.
go at, or whatever? Like just
No,
dumb
no,
in general.
For me, dumb is like just dumb.
In what
I
way
mean,
though? Because like
in
some people,
everything, bro.
some people are like dumb and like certain things, but smart in others.
Yeah.
Okay. People. That's a good one. People who are just like. Okay.
Like-
do you,
like
do you know?
people
Do you
who-
know? Do you know people who are dumb but because they don't try? Like they're just
Oh,
lazy.
okay,
like,
okay,
yeah,
so
I
they're
see
just
what
dumb.
you mean.
Yeah, I
Like
know what you
they're
mean.
intelligent.
Yeah.
Well,
Or
they,
just decision making, you mean?
They
like-
kind of look like
yeah,
zombies.
They're kind of like capable. They're capable, but they just don't put in the work.
Oh, okay. I
Like
see
you
what
always
mean.
have to tell them what to do.
Yeah.
They like. Maybe dumb is not the word.
No,
Yeah,
I know
I
what
see what you mean.
I know what you mean now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I see what
like
you
you have
mean.
to literally tell them what to do. So that
All the time.
like they act like
Yeah.
And
robots.
like I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
okay. It's like
I know what it is, bro. They don't expand their thoughts. Like they don't
Yeah.
have the initiative. They just like they're like literally like frozen. The what? Yeah,
Like
not
creative.
creative. Like
They
they're
don't-
just
hey,
like,
that's a cure for uncreativity.
yeah.
or yeah,
Yeah,
like
that's a
I know
good
what
one.
Kevin's trying to say. He's
Yeah.
basically like, for
Adderall.
example, like
Yeah.
I don't know.
maybe
Mushrooms. Sounds like you tried it then, bro. How do you know exactly, huh? No, I'm just kidding, bro.
Abraham has been in Irvine. How long have you been in Irvine now?
2 years.
2 years.
2 years.
Damn, that's a lot.
What would you find a
Actually,
cure
yeah.
for there in Irvine? People who are.
Abraham,
I think it's given already. It would be cancer.
cancer.
It's kind of given.
That's a good
But
one.
If it wasn't for okay, if it's not that, because that's kind of obvious. Like,
Yeah.
you would want that to stop.
Right.
I know the first thing I thought about was cancer.
No, for
No,
me
for
it's
me,
different.
the first thing that I thought about was
Dumb people.
Dumb people.
Okay, well, what's Otto?
So for me was the capability to literally inject something to people like not able to walk to be able to walk again.
Oh, okay, okay.
that's a
Like
good
on a
one. That's a good
wheelchair.
one.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
so to eliminate
Like mobility, pretty much. People who are paralyzed or like
quadriplegic
yeah,
people.
inject something on them that they're able to just to like walk.
Yeah, because
again.
there's some people that have
They're
it's
just
like
quadriplegic.
arthritis, right?
Yeah,
Where they have like
exactly.
arthritis on their feet or whatever.
yeah,
they can't
sometimes
walk
like
properly.
sometimes like their legs are numb but not their upper
Yeah,
body.
or like they have like bone deficiency or something
Yeah,
like that, like, where they
exactly.
can't,
Or,
you know,
or
do
yeah, weak bones.
what,
Stuff
what
like
about
that.
blindness?
or blind.
That'd be a
Blindness
good
is
one
another
too.
one.
Blindness.
too.
Yeah, that's true. But I think that's what I would.
That would be kind of scary.
I have a good one.
Yeah, go for it.
What?
Oh, okay, but let's hear.
I was just gonna say that, you know, imagine being blind. You know how like
Yeah.
I mean, there's
That's
one
the guy
thing.
with glasses.
There's one thing you're wearing glasses. We're all wearing glasses.
We're all wearing glasses.
Like there's one thing that's being like you have bad eyesight, but then there's one thing like you just can't see it. all.
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
can't
People who are
imagine.
blind, bro.
I can't imagine how it would feel for someone who's just
Mhm.
like literally blind. Like
yeah,
you can't see anything. You can't even see like light or color. Like no ves nada.
Yeah, bro.
Like you know that must really suck. You know, y qué desafortunado de que.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean?
I sometimes
crazy.
wonder. I sometimes wonder the people who were born blind. It's like, what do they even imagine? If
Well, what do
haven't
they
seen
dream?
anything? No, like what do they even imagine if they haven't seen anything? I ask myself that all the time. Like, what do they think of?
I feel like I did see. I know this one girl who's blind, but she's like she goes to the gym and she's like
Also.
really fit. Like
But
she
was
has a
she
lot of
born
followers.
blind
She's
or
like
she
an
got
IG model, but she's blind.
Oh, for real?
She's an Instagram model, but she's blind, and so it's like she's normal, but she's blind.
Uh-huh.
And so to me, I'm pretty sure. I even think they ask her stuff like that, like, "What do you dream when you're blind?"
Yeah.
And she's like, "Well, yeah, bro, it's crazy, dude."
I remember a doctor one time answered like, because they asked him what do blind people think of, he answered that they think of the same thing.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Because
to
we
me,
were-
they're normal.
Yeah, they think of the same thing. I don't know. I don't know.
I
to be
think
honest.
because they still hear. It's not like if you're blind, you're deaf.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that is true.
O sea que tenemos Carol.
What's up, Carol G? Come say hi to the podcast. Come say hi, guys. So we have the other sister of Chico. Come say hi. And she is not single, by the way. No, I'm kidding. What's up, Carol? Say hi to the.
Oh, hi guys.
How old are you? What's your name? What do you do?
Introduce yourself.
You just got from work?
No. My name is Carol. I'm 18. What else?
What do you do?
What do
You go to school?
Work.
I just work.
She plays golf.
chill.
That's her job, guys. That's her job. I'm just kidding. No, but what was I gonna say? I forgot what we're
I have,
talking
I have a
about.
story about that.
Yeah, go for it.
So there is this, I guess you could say, there's this biomedical engineer that from UCI. Well, he worked there for a bit, but now he's like in Princeton now.
Yeah.
He doing his post grad,
Mhm.
and he's this Brazilian like international. So he came from Brazil, then went to UCI, Santa Barbara, and then Santa Barbara for his grad, and then post grad in Princeton.
Mhm.
And he pretty much invented something that so it's still all in like in the theories work, but they started building already. You know how blind people, so they can't see in front of them, but they also don't know when to like duck for an obstacle,
Yeah.
or they don't know
True.
they
Right.
need a stick for everything.
Right.
So
Or a dog.
this guy's like, okay, what about we build something that doesn't allow them to have the stick? It's something that it signals the brain
Like
to
in the
move
brain,
this,
right?
move that.
Yeah.
And there's something that like
Like a sensor, like a chip.
kind of like senses in your brain, like
Yeah.
connecting neurons to a site without seeing anything.
Yeah.
Right.
And so that's pretty much what he's doing, and he's coding that and everything.
That's nice.
But you know what's the funny thing? He is blind too,
Oh, really? And he's doing that?
and he's doing all this
Wait, so how is he coding?
with what's the
Braille.
Oh, that's
Braille.
cool.
Braille, and then
Yeah.
and then you have
Auditory feedback.
Yeah,
That's cool. That's nice.
yeah, and I'm saying like he's pushing it, and he's blind. Like there's nothing that we can't.
That's
do,
what's
right?
up,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
'cause,
Like that's what I'm
I'm
saying.
being honest,
He's
like-
blind and he's pushing it, and there's people who are like perfectly
and
fine
he's
and they
really
want to lay on their
smart.
couch
Yeah,
all
yeah,
day.
yeah,
yeah. Okay, so now-
But your cure is gonna cure that, though.
For real.
No,
The reason why I want that cure is for me.
He's gonna-
Yeah, he's exposed.
Hey, but if you have that disease, how are you gonna even do the cure? You know?
No, exactly. Blind people,
You're gonna
they're
have-
already making the thing.
Yeah.
Well, same thing that he just said.
Exactly.
He's blind and he's making the neuron thing.
You're right. You're right. Not, but if you're lazy,
That's
then
good, bro.
you're not gonna have the motivation to make your cure.
You're right, bro.
Ah, ya se rindió.
I give up. Let me pick a different one. Hey, but I was gonna say another cure is hearing loss. Like to be real about,
yeah.
well,
Hearing
not to
loss.
bring medical.
I
Hearing
do
loss.
prefer like sight though.
Porque check this
Yeah.
out. Check this out. I went to the hearing doctor the other day, bro, and I'm apparently I'm losing hearing.
Oh, you did tell me, huh?
Getting old.
Yeah, gracias a Dios, it's not bad, but like I'm like, and that's irreversible.
But I think it's because you put the music too loud, bro, with your headphones.
It could be.
Yeah. I noticed that.
You got to turn it up though.
Yeah.
Okay.
I noticed a lot of
Gotta get this in there fat, bro.
Just turn it up.
a lot of musicians suffer from that. I've noticed that because they put their like ear headphones so loud for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, tremendo, bro.
Yeah, my man wants to be like Beethoven.
It's crazy because like the technology that we're making nowadays, we don't know how it's gonna affect us in years later on.
True.
Because we never had people from like the 70s or 60s have the same technology we have and have an effect.
Yeah.
So we
for
never
real.
know if we're a bunch of guinea pigs from what we're experimenting.
That's crazy, bro.
That's true.
bro.
Because I heard there was a thing where like the AirPods, for example, they release radioactive waves
Oh.
that
I hear
Really?
that like it could affect you later on in the future. But I think
Microwaves, like
that's a theory because go ahead.
Even your phones too.
Yeah,
Even
your
your
phones
phone.
and everything exactly.
On
so
the pocket.
back then, people only had like lines.
Yeah.
No, what was I
phones
gonna
and
say?
everything.
No, there's a study. I think I can pull it up right now. But your Wi-Fi routers, they produce frequency. They produce what is it?
Radioactive. frequency?
Radioactive. They produce waves that is so it could actually cause cancer. But the thing is, it's so little. So that means that like over time, as you get older, you have a higher chance because of like the Wi-Fi router, the
Wi-Fi router?
stuff like that.
But
let's put it
what
on.
I'm saying is that like the only rays that can cause cancer is ultraviolet and gamma.
Yeah, they have
None
to be
of
those
those-
specific.
None of those react unless if you have
Also microwave, no?
microwave just release microwaves.
But which is why
Those-
they told you not to stand in front of a microwave.
That's a myth. That's
Yeah,
actually a
no,
myth.
Yeah,
I
I'm
thought it was
Microwaves
true.
only lay within the system.
Oh.
So it's the same thing. It's like it would apply like for example to thermodynamics. If
Mhm.
you have a system that is closed and there is no exit
right.
or inlet, then it doesn't like the entropy stays inside. So entropy is kind of like the craziness that or like the change that's happening within a system.
Right.
So for example, the whole universe, there's constant entropy. There's always something happening, and you know what that is? Expansion.
Yeah.
So like the space is going through constant entropy. Inside a microwave, it's controlled.
Yeah.
It's
that's true.
constant.
Wouldn't that be enthalpy though, or is different? I always-
Entropy.
I
Enthalpy
always,
is
I
just
always
heat.
get confused. Enthalpy and entropy.
Enthalpy is just the rate of change of heat. Just
yeah.
heat.
Right.
Entropy is just they call it the craziness of the universe because
Yeah.
it's something that can be changed without knowing the outcome.
Right. Exactly.
But so that's what I'm saying. Like microwaves, I think that's why I believe it's a myth because it's closed and there's nothing
Yeah, it's
being
like in
released.
the
The only thing that's
system.
being released is the heat from behind the rotor.
right. Exactly. Yeah. No, you're right. But talking about like we were talking about like the systems and stuff like the technology from nowadays. With Kevin, we were actually talking about ChatGTP. I know it's like over
crazy.
talked about, but I don't know. I still can't get my mind wrapped around like ChatGTP, to be honest.
I still haven't
Because
used
I
it.
was telling Kevin how, and he actually verified it, and it's true, that you can literally ask ChatGTP to make you a whole
Tema.
like a sermon. Like if you're gonna preach in church, it could make you a whole sermon, and then you can ask it to give you the whole Bible verses, like for the base. And like what we were telling with Kevin is like imagine people start using that, and instead of the Holy Spirit talking to you, ChatGTP is talking to you exactly, and then you kind of replace the Holy Spirit with ChatGTP to create that, or you're replacing ChatGTP with your inspiration and all your ideas of coming from it.
Yeah.
So
Crazy.
sometimes it's like it's really good, the technology, but at the same time
It's scary.
It's
Too
scary,
good.
yeah, because it's like it's good to the point in where all your lack of creativity is gonna go down. Because I think we're gonna get to the level where you can ask it to make you like a really good song, and you just and even like the lyrics, and that's it. Like you don't need creativity as much.
There's already a device where they make art for you. They make a CGI. Like,
Yeah,
Oh,
ChatGPT, AI
Creative
generated
person.
art. I tried that.
Oh what?
I'm not gonna tell you what I tried searching for it though, but like, no, I'm just kidding. I tried, no, I tried that, but
What'd you try?
wait, what I tried, what I
Yeah.
searched.
No, what did you try?
Oh, okay. So there's so many. There's ChatGPT. It has
Okay.
its own AI art. Like there's so much. You can just go to Google AI art generator, but it costs money. That's the thing.
The one that I like using is Snapchat. The Snapchat one, the one that I told you.
But no, but for art.
oh, for
Right?
art.
Is that what you're talking about?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for art. I actually did use one for my computer. What do you call it? The coding.
yeah.
For my coding class. It's a app in where you type in what do you want, and like you add a few stuff in what do you want, and it creates an art based on the things that you type
Yeah,
in.
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and it's crazy. I don't know.
So you can type in, Raphael Chico sin camisa y te lo va a dar.
Exactly, it gives it to
Likely,
you.
I mean, I don't know.
At this point,
I'm just
Maybe I may have a six-pack. You never know.
Yeah.
Raphael Chico con six pack.
Six-pack.
No, but it is crazy what it can do. But I don't know. At the same time, I'm excited for what it's gonna bring. But yeah, at the same time,
Hey,
you can
pero
be
yeah,
kinda
that's crazy.
scared.
Porque literally at Starbucks this
Yeah.
morning,
Mhm.
I searched up on ChatGPT, make me un tema para predicar.
Yeah.
And it said, okay, la importancia de perdonar. It gave me in Spanish. La importancia del perdón. And I said, deme bases bíblicas. El perdón trae liberación. El perdón es un mandato de Jesús. ¿Cómo perdonas? It gave me a point. It was like, how do you forgive? By praying. And I was like, damn.
Washington
By
Citrus.
praying, by fasting. And it said, Mateo, pray for your enemies, love your enemies. I was like, wow.
What was that thing that you asked it? And we made the joke like this is even more Christian than other people.
Yeah,
You
that's
asked
what I
us
was gonna
something.
say. I was like, they probably GPT probably
Oh.
knows more about like un evangelista.
Let
You know what I
me-
mean?
Let me
say.
hit you hard.
Like-
Wait, no, okay.
Go
This,
for it,
no,
go
no,
for
no.
it.
But I was gonna say that I searched up for ChatGPT because you can literally have a
Oh,
conversation.
do you read the Bible or something like that?
I had it at a conversation. Hi, how are you? I'm good. How are you? Good, good. What?
Wait,
The robot?
my bad. You still have it, by the way. Just pull it up so be more precise. What it told you.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's still saved. Just so
What
it
if-
could be like.
What if they cite their? What if it cites the sources
Otto was gonna
from
be
Heron
like-
Ponce?
Otto was gonna start talking to
He's gonna be like, guys, look at his text.
I want to start talking to this. Nah. No, but you have it, bro. Like, cause I remember you did.
Look what I asked. ¿Quién es jefe cativo? ¿Quién es del EFB? And it doesn't answer.
Really?
It says, lo siento, pero we can't tell you about people.
My man's ego was hurt.
Nah. It didn't even show for you, bro.
Nah, I didn't. Just kidding. All right, say shit up, bro.
Okay,
I
so
mean, look
check
at
this
what
out.
he took.
Okay, I'm like, hola. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Bien, ¿y tú, me? And then the robot, estoy bien, gracias. ¿Hiciste algo interesante hoy? And I put, estoy estudiando la palabra. ¿Y vos?
Y vos.
Hey, imagine how lonely you gotta be to converse.
Right.
Exactly.
Hey. Make sure Otto's not hearing this, but he actually totally conversates with the robot.
Are you serious?
Not even.
Yeah,
bro,
you
not
do,
even,
bro.
not even.
Yeah,
Hey,
you
I'm
do.
talking. I'm talking to the future technology, bro.
Are you, bro? You're gonna ask.
He's
Are
gonna be
you
like, what's gonna happen
Are
in
you single?
Hey,
2025?
bro, I still gotta tell you what Kevin asked you.
No. Okay, dile. Estoy bien, gracias. Hiciste algo interesante hoy. I said, estoy estudiando la palabra y vos. And she said, eso suena genial. Yo también he estado leyendo la Biblia y tratando de profundizar mi fe.
That's crazy.
¿Hay algún pasaje bíblico que te haya impactado recientemente?
It-
That was a robot.
It was a robot, bro. And I bet you, like, other people, they don't even, like
Bro,
ChatGPT.
mejor, the
uses-
robot says that I'm trying to get better with the Bible y los
Yeah.
jóvenes are like, nah,
Yeah.
just kidding.
Example, like, AI read the Bible and, like, other people probably didn't.
Yeah, they don't even like
Yeah. they don't
open
even
up, or
it.
they don't even have the app at
Yeah,
all. Like,
exactly.
What
Hey,
it-
but guess what he searched up?
Nah, don't tell him, bro.
Should I say it or not?
I don't care.
Should I say it?
It wasn't me, though. So I don't care. It's not me, bro.
He searched up, give me the IGs of 20-year-old girls from Ebenezer.
what?
No way,
I didn't
bro.
search that up, bro. I did not search that up, bro.
No way, bro.
All 20.
Only 20-year-olds though.
That's,
Hell no,
Give me the
bro.
IG.
And you know what it responded? It's because he typed it, not me, bro. But like, this is what it says. It said,
It says we're reporting you right now.
oh yeah,
No lo puedo hacer eso.
provide me the Instagram account of a cute girl de Benecer, age 20,
age 20.
Mexicana, brown skin,
To
blonde.
the details. But it said it said
And then
it's
it says this.
privacy.
Lo siento, no puedo hacer eso. Es importante respetar la privacidad de las personas en línea y no compartir información personal sin su consentimiento. En lugar de eso, hay algo más que lo que puede ayudarte.
That's crazy.
This guy just found just go to
Nah, but
no Christian Mingle.
Right?
Not really,
nah,
no.
but what I was gonna say is like just before we end, Chico, you want to say like just talk about a little bit about your like goals for the future or like stuff that you have planned that you want to just do in the future or
Any words?
any words or like that you want to say like inspiration.
I
Just
mean,
before we start ending it.
one of my like ultimate goals, I'd say, would be to
Get married?
Well, yeah, start a family, but
Get married to an Americana? No.
get my green card. Nah.
I'm getting a call.
Nah, but my main goal would be to travel, like
Same.
like touring
Yep.
With music, right?
with music. Yeah.
Never mind. For me, it would just be traveling just for like.
No, that's dope, bro. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
Yeah.
So that's your main goal.
That's my main goal to one day be able to form a group or just even if it's the church, like
Yeah,
the church
exactly, yeah.
Alabanza,
yeah.
be able to go out and like how other ministries
Yeah.
like other churches do it too, like. But my only thing would be just to always make sure that no nos vayamos fuera de lo
Exactly.
que realmente importa,
Yeah.
right? Que no
Like
nos
the focus.
Okay,
Yeah,
then,
like-
bye-bye.
for us to not ever want us to be like more like like we're the best group, whatever. Like nah. I would only want to do it just because to be able to reach out to those people because
Yeah.
there's a lot of churches that I guess look up to us.
Right.
And I know that there's other churches that look up to other people too, but to be able to tour and travel the world and
That's
be able
good.
to worship
Right.
God would be pretty cool.
Making more songs too, I guess.
Making
right?
more songs, getting to meet other people.
Right.
Like we were able to meet Felipe Bunster
Mm-hmm.
not so long ago.
Gloria a Dios.
Mike.
People like that.
Yeah,
Have people
exactly.
come, but then we can also be able to go and visit them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But yeah, that
No,
would be
that's
like the
dope.
main goal that I would have, just to be able to travel.
Right. Okay, that's
you
good.
know.
That's good, bro. Yeah, that's deep.
Gloria a Dios,
Just
bro.
kidding. But it is good, bro. Like it's good to have goals sometimes, and hopefully your goals come true, But
All right.
but yeah, guys. So this was a really nice. I think it was a successful podcast.
It was an okay.
I really
podcast.
enjoyed. You liked it, bro? It was
It
good,
was an
right?
okay.
Yeah, it was
podcast.
pretty
I
cool.
think it was
I'm
good.
very happy to be here.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. We appreciate you being here, bro. And like I said, guys, we're barely learning, so we're barely like experiencing new things. But
Burley.
Yep.
I guess this was an okay podcast. But I'll catch you guys later. I hope you guys hit that subscribe button, that like button. Leave us a comment down below. Anything else we leave. All of his information will be in the descriptions down below. And I'll catch you guys on the next episode. Peace.
Peace.
All right, that's good. That's good. What do you guys think? That was good, right, bro? This girl. Man's answer a phone call between.
No, dude, I was like,